Hi everyone. I got asked if I would record my Valentine Day things, and so I have a minute here this morning, and so I thought I would do that. I'll just show you things and try and go slow enough so you can kind of see. And then if I see something to make a comment on, I will do that. This is the tree I do keep up year round. And actually, need to change that to the February book, don't I? There. And I've actually got the Valentine book back here. There. That looks better. A lot of paper, kind of Valentine things, and cross-stitched. Joan Walsh England things, crocheted hearts, some made by friends. Most of my crochet hearts were made by my Grandma Calmer. Got a few vintage. Here's a honeycomb one. Snowman quilt I made quite a few years ago. My friend Betty made that for me. Here's the Valentine I did for Jeff. That's actually the envelope. Valentine's inside. And here's one of my tiered trays. Somebody asked to see my tiered trays. A lot of stitching, vintage handkerchiefs there. At the farm, I hung them as a bunting. The little figure Jeff gave me for our very first Valentine's Day, before we were married. I made this for my Grandma Thedens. And that's a little smock tart. Let's see here. Here's a felt purse I made. And last few years I've just put Valentines from Jeff in there. And vintage Valentine there in the back. I added a piece of plate glass to the hutch. This was Mother's hutch, and she had never done that, and I always had a piece of plate glass and I would put stuff underneath it, and I really missed it. So we had a piece cut last summer This was a Valentine I did, took a doily and then hand inked the saying on it and then did the embroidery. 1996. So that's been a few years ago. That Valentine piece with the charms, I did that a long time ago. What does it say? 2011. That's why I like signing my pieces, because you don't remember. And these are wonderful. These are Valentines. This one went to my Grandma Calmer before she was married. And this was to my dad. I found this going through their things. Mom had sent him. I think that's hilarious. Another vintage Valentine back there with kind of a thermometer deal. Oh, and then this was one my mother had made. Love that. So, friend gave me this one. And this was also to my Grandma Calmer from Grandpa after they were married. Got a book of vintage postcards back there. So I've got it opened up to a Valentine page. There's my Grandma Calmer as a young girl. There with her brother, 3 of her brothers. One of them is not in that picture. And I'm gonna open this hutch up here because I don't think you can see the stuff in the glass very well. So I'll just open it up and show you what's in here. Got a few anniversary things there. We just had an anniversary. And then I've got, see if that'll focus in back there. I'm doing this in cinematic. You'll have to tell me what you think of it. Supposedly it's supposed to be better quality, but it just focuses in on one thing. My friend Betty sent me that. And isn't that a lovely vintage Valentine? That was in my Grandma Calmer's things. I have quite a few from her. That's another vintage one. And then in that back corner is another one. And look at her, isn't she cute? My Grandma Weaver, been my Grandma Calmer's mother, my great grandma. She had these in these dollies in a cabinet, and she'd made their clothes. And the bride and groom. And actually, I put the bridesmaids, she had a whole set of the bridesmaids I put out in the spring because they're all in pastel dresses. And they look so cute with the spring things. So, whoopsie, and I just bumped the camera, I'm sorry. Try and let you focus on something here while I shut this. I want to try and make this too long. This is in our little kitchen area. And those are Valentines that I gave to Jeff. Let's see there, focus in, there you go. Whoops, come on here. There. That book I did several years ago. That's a Heidi Swap project. All digitals. Cross stitch from a long time ago. There's a piece of German paper scrap. And then this is adorable. A little metal yet mailbox. And then I think just a year or so ago, I made these teeny tiny little envelopes to go in there. So it's kind of stuffed with mail. And you can see I've got Jeff written on it. And look at this. This is glass. It looks like in a little engagement ring. And these are Prairie Schoolers. I believe that is reprinted now. I thought I saw just somebody have that. It's a very old prairie schooler. And I did them all, and then I've got, you know, magnets that I trade them out. There's this couple snowmen. This is a Martha Stewart. There's a name for this. Kuriami or something like that. It all folds down flat. And then there's a piece I did maybe last year, Stitching with the Housewives. And then here's a whole bowl of cross stitch. And I just found this. This is a Valentine for my daughter, Sally. Thought that was super cute. Here's my other tiered tray. And I'm not, 2022. Wow, I would have guessed that was like a year or so ago. A couple years ago. Just various things here. This porcelain heart, my grandma Thedens made that out of porcelain. It's beautiful. And I've got some Mary Engelbright things. That's a piece from my friend, dear friend Jan, who's in heaven. Got quite a few things from her. She loved hearts. So every season I have things from her. Grandma made these hearts for each of the girls and Mom and us. Jan made that heart picture back there for me one year. And then this is a Tasha Tudor little book. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I do have it marked. Let me look and see what it says, because I can't remember now if it's Mother's. Yes, it was Mother's. It was Mother's from her mother. Isn't that adorable? For probably for Valentine's or birthday or something. So I have this little table runner thing there. Let's see here, what else? That was a Hallmark pillow one year. And then these are initials of one of my grandmas. I won't bend over and see which one, but that was a pin. I just thought that was a darling with hearts hanging from it. And I've got a whole bunch of Joan Walsh Anglin artwork in there. I've still got my winter sign up. I'll keep it up for another month. Oh, and here's another piece of stitchery. I did this. It says 1993. Love that piece. I remember doing that one. And let's see here. I didn't put out all my Valentine quilts, so I'm not really going to show you those. I've still got some Christmas ones out here. It's getting too late. I'm not going to bother with it at this point. It's another piece I did. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I can show you this one. That's one of my Valentine quilts that I did get out. And I fussy cut and put those in some of the blank squares. I really don't have my front window decorated all that nice, quite frankly, so I'm not going to show you that. I don't think it looks all that good. Here's another piece, primitive piece, and I don't know, let's see, 2022, and I would have thought I would have done it like maybe a year or so ago. Here it's been 3 years. And there's another card I did for Jeff. It says love. That's all out of paper. I did that on my Cricut. That pot holder said Ma and Pa. I'm pretty sure that was my great-grandma's weavers. I've got some Valentine books, and that has a puzzle in it, and I've got a tic-tac-toe game, and this I just got as a wooden Sudoku game, and you lay out the tiles. It's really cool. I played it last night, and it was pretty fun for the few dollars that it was. Okay, let's see. I guess I've got a cute little banner up here, and that's just letters cut out, and then it says "Be My Valentine," and then I've added some hearts, and I sewed it with my sewing machine to a piece of rickrack, and then hooked the ends with a button there, and just for a little banner. Well, I'm trying to think if I've got, oh, here, I can show you this quilt. This is in front of my sink. There we go. I can see this setting takes a minute to focus. You'll just have to let me know if that's really bothersome when we go to watch it. And then I won't do it anymore. I'll just shoot it in the regular one. Oh, I haven't changed the February yet today. I'll have to do that. The picture will stay, but the month needs to change. And then I've got a little tiny quilt up there. My lantern. And got my sign done. Actually, I have a few Valentine dishes. I should get those out. Those are my snowman dishes. And then I did this. I don't know. I think maybe my mother-in-law had that vase. Somebody had that vase, and I kept it because it was hard. And then I put vinyl on it. And isn't that cute with my Cricut? I've had that quite a few years. And just, it stores really easy. And so anyway, I'll come over here to the tree to finish out, and we'll kind of stand back. I think that's all I've got to show you today. I hope you enjoy my little heart decorations. I hope you have a good day. Bye.